Thank you. Big news in the Summer family. My son Theo got married. And, okay, most of you seem as surprised as my family was. And the thing is, you don't even know Theo. The thing about Theo is he's a vegan and an Android user. Okay, that's 2 strikes right there. I didn't think he'd ever find any. Now, the thing is, Theo met his wife Allison on a vegan dating site. Like, I didn't know these existed. I thought the only benefit you got from being vegan was telling everybody else you're a better person than they are. But apparently, no. No, now you also get to join one of these meatless meetups. Right, get on this tofu Tinder, and maybe they can talk about making Beyond babies. And look, I think that's great. I'm glad he found somebody. Because look, online dating doesn't work for everybody. I've been divorced 16 years. I tried online dating. I learned very quickly that this, not an impulse buy. No, not a lot of women out there searching for a guy who looks like he works with Minions. No, that's not a thing. No, and at my age, women aren't looking to read a dating profile. No, they want to see the Carfax, right? They want to know how much damage I'm hiding. Like, one example, a couple years ago, I hurt my knee playing soccer in a dream. Well, thank you for your sympathy. Look, but it would work great for Theo and Allison. And they tell me it's because they have the same love language. And I'm not sure I understand this whole love language thing. I think theirs is acts of service. Like, they're part of this group called Effective Altruism, where they help people for no reason at all. Right, I think the reason I have so much trouble with love languages is because love languages were different when I was growing up. Like, I'm pretty sure my father's love language was words of criticism. Like, the other thing my dad loved to do was give us advice about things he knew nothing about. Like, right before I left for college, my father pulls me aside and he goes, "Stay away from computers. There's no future in it." That's why I'm performing for all of you here tonight. Across the street from a lumber yard. Look, and the thing is, like, I know my father loved us, but being a parent is tough. Like, I remember Theo's freshman year, came home during winter break and just came out as vegan. And no, I didn't handle it well. It's like, why? Why don't you love us? What did I do wrong? And then he's trying to explain that he didn't do it for dietary reasons. No, my son believes in animal rights. My son believes that all life is sacred. And that's when I knew it wasn't my fault. Because that's not the way I raised my child. Look, I grew up in New Jersey where no life is sacred, so. But look, I don't understand the vegan thing, but I respect the fact that he follows his beliefs. Like, about a month before the wedding, Theo and his wife Allison asked me to help Theo buy a suit for the wedding so he'd look nice. And as we're driving to pick out the suit, he goes, "Dad, don't forget, it's gotta be a vegan suit." Right, and he said this as if I'm taking him to Cruella de Vil to pick out Dalmatians for his special day. But no, he's explaining, he's going, no, there can't be any animal products. No wool, no silk, because the animals can't consent. I guess they're not part of a union. So, we found him a nice suit, all cotton, made by some child in a sweatshop somewhere. Apparently child labor, not a problem for him. Right, well, the thing is, anytime any of these vegan things came up, my ex-wife is blaming me for the whole vegan thing. And I know it's not my fault, and I'm tired of being blamed for this. So I need science to help me out. Okay, I'm looking for a new type of DNA test. And I'm not talking about 23andMe. I'm not surprised they went bankrupt. Personally, I wouldn't pay money to find out what genetic combination gives you a Jew that looks like a Nazi. Now, No, I'm looking for a DNA test that tells me which of the stupid things my children do are their mother's fault and which are mine. Because I would pay thousands of dollars for a test like that. Right? That's not 23andMe. That's don't blame me. Now, since Theo and Allison are vegan, they decided the entire wedding weekend was going to be vegan. It was their way of letting us know that they didn't want anybody to come. Now, the thing is, I figured at least we'd be healthy for the weekend. We'd be eating salads or fresh vegetables. But they're not that kind of vegan. No, they're the kind of vegan that wants to trick you into eating their food. Like they've got a Play-Doh fun factory filled with soy. Print things out that look just like real food. And they put signs on them where they spell something wrong so you know something's wrong. And so we're at the wedding reception. And there's this dish, and it says chicken teriyaki, where the chicken has a Q, like it's some sort of conspiracy chicken. Right, and I know my family's not falling for this, but my son's going, don't worry, Dad, it's gonna be okay. It tastes just like chicken. Tastes just like chicken. No, doesn't. I don't know why I'm surprised, because he has no idea what chicken tastes like, right? He hasn't eaten chicken in 20 years. No, asking him what chicken tastes like is like asking me what's the best shampoo. It's like, oh my God, how'd you get that shine? Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, Pantene, by the way. Oh, anyway, my name's Ira Summer. You guys have been fantastic.